Hello you guys, it is Monday and I got 2 vlogs up, one on Saturday and one today. It would have went up yesterday, but I forgot to hit live, or I forgot to hit publish. I'm finally just gonna get all that footage done. It mostly was like a time management type of issue. I just wasn't finding it in my heart and in my place in life to be able to put a ton of time towards it, but now I can. I feel like my passion is back and I feel like I am back, and I just feel like I want to live out my life. You know, I'm kind of at this like turning point where you start to realize like you have things to live for, and you have people to show how to love themselves and how to put themselves first sometimes. And like I want to show them that. I want to show them what it's like to love yourself and to do what makes you happy. And I don't want them to see someone who just feels stuck and in a rut and doesn't know how to have fun with life, doesn't know how to laugh at themselves. That's something that I really worked on a long time, was learning how to laugh at myself. And I feel like ever since I married my husband, or ever since I got together with my husband, like he really pulled me out of that. He taught me how to make fun of myself sometimes, laugh at myself, don't take myself so serious. And I feel like that's such a great thing for him to have taught me. And it was just, I think the reason why it was so easy for me to begin doing it, or begin making fun of myself, or you know what I'm saying, like not take myself too serious, is just realizing even when I do really dorky things, really stupid things, when I do things like this, when I do anything, he loves me anyway. So why sit there and judge myself in a negative way, or why sit there and say I'm not good enough, or why sit there and just say, oh, I'm worried about people making fun of me, when the people who really matter love me and have seen this and love me for it, you know? And like, I think if maybe his buddies, it used to be like, oh, I don't want his buddies to find my channel because I don't want them to make fun of me and make him feel stupid, or, you know, I was always thinking about someone else. And it's just like, if that is their thing, to make fun of someone for being on a social media platform, then like I don't think that should be my problem. I think it should be theirs. And I know my husband at this point, he knows I'm dorky, and he knows that this is stuff I enjoy, and he likes it for me. So I just have hit that like final pivoting point, and I'm telling you, it's ever since having my daughter that like things shifted. I had my daughter, I was like, I'm gonna get my hair cut, I'm gonna start taking care of me more and put myself first. And when I say put myself first, I don't mean put myself first all the time, but to show them that I can take care of myself, and that I take care of myself, and I take care of my heart and my spirit. And I am hoping that it will unravel something beautiful, and I hope that I can show them that, you know, just be yourself and beautiful things come from that. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Even if like, honestly, if the channel didn't grow or something like that, I still feel like they will be inspired seeing these videos. And I think someday when I'm gone, they'll enjoy having these videos to look back on. And it's all stuff like they'll be able to see from their childhood, which I think is crazy and amazing. And like they can see a bunch of footage that they, you know, as they grew up, and it's stuff that I didn't have. I don't have footage of me growing up, and to be able to laugh at myself and Google at myself. And I'm gonna teach my kids not to take themselves so serious. So, you know, of course, if they don't want to be on social media, I don't want them on social media. I don't want them having their own accounts or anything like that. But if they were to someday say, hey, I don't want to be in videos, I will not film them. And as they grow older, I won't be filming them unless they want to hop in on camera. Hello! Today is Wednesday. I don't know why I say that, but for some reason I always say what day it is. Again, something that's not important, being so far behind. My husband went and got me some breast milk bags, so he's doing that right now because I used my last bag today. I have stored so much milk this postpartum. So right after I made his mac and cheese, he came running at the camera, or like not at the camera, he came running at me, and he doesn't always pay attention to where he's going. He's just a little boy that just gets crazy, and he ran right into his high chair, and it perfectly, like when he got hit, I thought he got hit like more like shoulder, neck area. So I kept like wanting to like kiss that, so I'm like holding him and hugging him and like kissing his neck. And then he like looks at me, and he has this huge knot right here. I like, as he's like laying on me, he really wasn't even like crying or throwing that big of a fit, but as he's like laying on me, I just start losing it. I just so bad. These are the times that like parenting is so hard, because even a tiny, like he didn't even run into it hard. That's why I'm a little confused why it's so swollen. It had to have hit like the perfect spot, but these are the times where parenting is just so hard, because nothing breaks your heart more than like seeing your kid get hurt. I'm still like just so sad. I know you moms understand, like literally if they have a splinter you want to cry, because you just don't want any type of ounce of pain for them. And for some reason my son is so, it's not that he's klutzy because he doesn't just fall, he just doesn't pay attention and he'll run into like everything. He runs into walls. I have the same issue though. I run into walls as well, but like he'll run into a wall and like he just wasn't paying attention. He was playing with his toy and just ran right into the high chair. And like granted, the high chair was in a place that he didn't expect it to be, so it's not like he just was like careless and ran into it where it usually is. It was in a different place, but he still should have been able to see it. Of course, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying he just is being a little boy. And so I know it's like a little boy thing and they're just gonna get these little boo-boos, but like this is his second or third shiner and they're painful. Like when he has bruises elsewhere, okay, but like there's something about a shiner that just, it's just a step to the heart. It is Pure Vita bracelet unboxing time. This should be the monthly one. I know they're giving like a free one this month to us. So ooh, this is even prettier than I thought. Okay, so I have a bunch of teal ones. I feel, well, this one might be more mint. If you guys are planning on getting a Canon camera to vlog, expect to have to get new batteries, because I swear they die all the time. So anyway, I swear you can't win. As soon as we get my son off to bed, the very second she can't hear him anymore, she wakes up every time. One thing though, last night my daughter slept from, so she got out of the bath shower at about 8:15, so she fell asleep about 8:30 or 8:20, woke up at, I woke her up around 10:30, nursed her, and then she went to sleep. She didn't wake up until I think it was 7:30. It was like 7:38 when she, no, it was about 7:45 to 8 when she actually woke up. And like, she didn't wake up from whining or crying or anything like that. Like, it was so crazy that she slept so long and so well. And usually she'll, so like, I've already told you guys that she sleeps through the night, and she does. She'll sleep like anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours overnight. But usually I have to like put a pacifier in her mouth, like come anywhere between like 4 and 6, there will be a session where she kind of tries to get up a little bit, but she's still too tired to really get up, and she's not hungry. She just kind of wakes up a little bit. So I just put the pacifier in her mouth and she'll fall asleep. And sometimes this session will go on for like, it'll either be one time, or maybe sometimes I have to do it like a total of like 4 or 5 times. Then she falls asleep and then gets up at like sometimes 9 o'clock. It'll be like 9 when I just go in there and wake her up. But I like it better when she does what she did last night. She didn't need the pacifier one time, not once. Not at all. And she slept through the night. Those nights feel so good. The other thing, we finished Handmaid's Tale last night. I love that show. I love that show. We finished it, so we're all the way caught up. And then season 4 was supposed to come out in the fall, and then we found out it's not actually coming out until next year. I think COVID probably messed things up. But I love that show so stinking much. But I'm kind of annoyed because I really liked her with Nick. And well, if you are not caught up, I won't say anything, but I'm just gonna say I really liked her with Nick. Anyway, me and little princess are just gonna hang out until big bro wakes up, and then I think we're gonna take like a little walk, and then we went to her house. Can you tell I must talk a lot because my kids both love to talk as well? Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Hi. 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 My big boy is awake. I was a little bit nervous to see his eye when he woke up. He looks totally fine. Well, no, I'm not even gonna say totally fine. He looks good. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But that's not to say that it doesn't look bad. I just feel so, I feel so bad when these things happen. We're gonna have some grapes. We have been on a super duper big grape kick. The bunny. They're so cute. Hey guys, today is my sister's graduation and my heart hurts today. I just feel like she deserved a real graduation. That being said, she's okay too though. Where's my mom? They're behind us. It's okay too because at least she gets something, and it's hot as heck right now. So what graduates have had to do, they're just doing graduation at their high school and they're literally in a room with like 9 other graduates, and then they just walk, like everyone had to be like 6 feet apart the entire time. Everyone had to be in masks. Like, it just sucks. I get it, like this is just how it had to be, but it just makes me sad because like these graduates deserved it just as much as anybody else, and it just stinks that this is how it was. But at least they got something. I am happy that, you know, she at least got to do something. It just feels so sad. Like, the worst part is my sister was not like a huge school lover, and I used to be like, you're gonna love graduation. Senior year is gonna be the greatest year of your life. You're gonna get to go to prom and do all of the senior activities, and they got none. It was so funny like pulling into that school because my brother and I were both like, yeah, we remember this teacher and that teacher. Now I don't have any excuse to go there, and I used to enjoy going there so much to like see all my sister's like little extracurricular activity stuff. I used to have so much fun going there and like being part of it, and school is such like a slight soft spot for me because my greatest years were like, obviously my life now is like, there is no comparison, but like childhood memories, like there's just nothing that could ever replace those, good or bad really. But my childhood was the greatest. High school for me was like my stomping grounds. I loved high school. I tried to do like as many extracurricular activities as possible just because I wanted to soak in my 4 years of high school, and then it just like goes in a blink of an eye. And there's something so exciting of like, there's something terrifying of like not knowing where your life's gonna go, but there's something so exciting of knowing like the greatest years are yet to come. Like, you get to go to college, you get to meet your future husband or wife, you get to meet, you know, your future children if that's what you want, and your career, and there's just like, there's so much opportunity and so much hope. That's just like crazy. That's such a special time of one's life, and I just feel so bad for any of you who graduated in 2020. I'm sorry that the year pretty much got robbed from you, and I'm so sorry that this is how it was. I feel terrible for my sister. And the thing is I think that like, I know there's a lot of like kids who they always like dreamt of their senior year and they were so excited for prom and all these things. Like, there were other girls, it was me, I was one of them. But I know like when it comes to my sister, she didn't really like, she doesn't know what she missed out on. She doesn't know how much fun all those things were. Senior skip day, every single senior activity. I'm assuming most places had what they called grad night. Here in Orlando, we got to go to like Islands of Adventure. There used to be a water park called Wet n Wild. That's not there anymore, which is crazy because my whole childhood was there. It's just so crazy. Like, it just brings back so many memories. So I'm in my feels right now. There's my brother. I'm like in the feels right now. I just wish, why is he going through the front door? I'm gonna have to like write him and be like, why'd you go through your front door? Fun fact, I live by my brother. My husband's gonna kill me right now. Like, how I'm parking is atrocious. That's all I can do. It's the best I got. Okay, I was filming earlier and thought it was going through, and it was not, but my lips are really pink. I used some chapstick and for some reason it like really made my lips pink. But anyways, today is Tuesday. Had to clean the shower again because we, for whatever reason, have had so many problems with plumbing the last month and a half. We've had the plumbers out like 3 or 4 times since within a month, and it's the same issue over and over and over. They say that they fixed it, it's cleared, they've done different ways of doing it, and they say everything's fine, and then all of a sudden we have a problem again. We have installed new toilets, so I don't know if that's why. Yeah, so I had to clean the shower. I ended up getting the clog out. In fact, it's even running better than it was before, like that it ever has really. So I hope I got whatever the main problem was, I hope it's just gone now. Hey y'all, I'm just nursing really quick, but today is Friday. Literally this postpartum, I have felt so good. And then last week I started feeling just a less energy than I had been feeling for a while. And then came my girl time. My first one since having baby. And now I'm back to feeling amazing again. So much energy. Like yesterday it started and then today I have like so much energy. So it's super nice to finally feel like myself again. Since being a mom, I feel better now even than I did like after, you know, my son. So I'm just feeling really, really good. But we spent the day in our pool. We've been putting him in my parents' pool, but we spent the day in our pool today and it was so refreshing, just getting some like fresh air and just like getting some sun. Felt so good. Hold on, she just finished. Oh, are you smiling? She just finished nursing. But and honestly, like I just feel so good. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go pick up some dinner. I was really hoping that our Target order would be ready when we went to pick up dinner, but it's not, so that might mean that we have to get it tomorrow. But we had to get overnight diapers for my son as well, and hopefully those work because he is just like peeing through. I'm waiting for my Bip and Bop necklace. I sent it out so that they could put a new bar on it with baby girl's information. I sent it out almost 2 weeks ago, and she had to like fix it up and everything. I'm just really hoping it's